Heidi and this is Melody of Music's quick fire questions. So I have all my questions, which are all written out in here, but I haven't read them. So it's just going to be off the cuff answers because I like that best when I watch these sort of videos. 3 words to describe your sound. Whimsical, lyrical, romantic-ish. Who inspired you to make music? My granddad inspired me to make music. He passed away a couple of years ago, but he was like the most amazing man in general, but he was a piano tuner and he played classical piano. And I would wake up in the morning just to the sound of like this beautiful classical piano music playing, and it inspired me to want to be able to make people as happy as he did with his music. Best concert you've seen? That's a tough one, to be honest, because I've seen a few that are just really, really good that I will remember forever. But I think I loved going to the last dinner party concert. I think I went in 2024 and it was just amazing. Like, they are so theatrical, which is my sort of thing completely. Like, they put on a proper show and it was just so entertaining. I wish I'd have been closer to the front though. I was quite far back, but even so, it was a great atmosphere and everyone was really getting into it. And they debuted some of their new material at the time, which was just so exciting for me because I'm a mega fan. This is really fun, you know. I haven't answered this many questions in a long time. Fave venue you've performed at? Do you know what? I performed my first gig last week and that's my favourite venue. It's called Too Funky Complex in Leicester. And genuinely, like, I swear that even if I'd done like 100 gigs, that would still be up there because it was just the most amazing venue and it was such a cool opportunity. It was called the Honeybox Live and it's like a Jules Holland style show where we had 4 bands and we had 3 different stages and cameras, and the audience would sit in the middle and they would turn and face whoever was performing. So it was such a good like community of independent artists and it was a real privilege to be there. If you could cover any other song featured on Melody of Music, which would you choose? I really like that song by Dublin Rose. It was on the Melody of Music playlist, For What it was called, and it was so good. That one really stood out to me, so I think I would have to cover that, yeah. Who would you most like to collab with? I would most like to collab with, oh my god, I love The Last Dinner Party, but I've already said them. Rina Sawayama is my answer. Just like, I think I'm her biggest fan. She is just the coolest person in the whole world, and I love her. I love how like visually satisfying her music videos are, because you can literally see that she's put so much thought into what every single thing means in there. Like her XS song and video, that whole thing to me is just insanely good. Like, I think that was my first introduction to her, and I watched the video and I was just mind blown because she's such a creative. And yeah, I think that is gonna have to be who I would love to collab with. So Rina, please make that dream come true one day. Melody or lyric first? Oh my god, 100% lyric. Okay, I could talk about this for days, but I won't for the sake of the video. But I always start with my lyrics. I'm a visual thinker and I sit and I write the lyrics like a poem. Different lines come to me and I piece them together and I decide what the story is going to be, and I visualise the story in my head as well, so it plays out like a movie. I'm an actor too, so that's probably why I think like that. Fave artist? I hate when I get asked the question because I have so many favourite artists. My all-time favourite that I will always go back to is Queen. I just think Freddie Mercury was a visionary, a genius. I actually have a painting of him. It's over there. And another favourite artist of mine that's more modern that I listen to a lot is Men I Trust. I think Men I Trust are awesome. If you haven't heard of them, go and listen to their stuff. Well, thanks guys, that was fun, wasn't it? I really enjoyed that. Thank you, Melody of Music, for having me answer those questions. And if you want to hear what I do, then my name is Heidi, and I've got a new song coming out on March 19th called What We Could Have Been, and you can pre-save it in my bio. So yeah, do it, because there's going to be an amazing music video coming alongside it, which I got to creatively direct with the help of my friend who is a photographer, and he did an absolutely awesome job, so I'm really excited.